Let's learn about the word Nila. Yes, so let's have the part of speech and usage. So Nila is third person plural, non-subject pronoun. So it marks by them, to them, or their after a verb or preposition. So there's no standard contraction of Nila. In very casual speech, you may hear la, nla, but the correct form is Nila, Nila. Okay? Next, let's have the sentence position. So it always follows a verb or preposition. So it's correct to say gihatag nila ang libro. It means they gave the book. Para nila kini. This is for them. It's incorrect to say nila gihatag ang libro. Next, let's have the common phrases of nila. So we have gihatag nila, it means they gave. Para nila, it means for them. Gikan nila, it means from them. And gikuha nila, they took. And wala ko nagdahom ana nila. It means I didn't expect that from them. Now let's talk about the detailed usage of nila. So, as agent of an action, so for example, gihatag nila ang donasyon. So it means they gave the donation. So nila as agent of an action. Next, recipient. So for example, para nila kini nga bulak. It means this flower is for them. So para nila. So recipient. And possessive, ang plano nila sa proyekto. It means their plan for the project. So plano nila. So that's possessive. All right. Now let's talk about the common mistakes of nila. So using as a subject, it's incorrect to say nila nagtrabaho. It's correct to say sila ang nagtrabaho. And for word order errors, it's incorrect to say nila gihatag ang regalo. It's correct to say gihatag nila ang regalo. And mixing with other pronouns, confusing nimo, it means you singular, ninyo, you plural, and nila, they. Let's have example sentences. Number 1, gihatag nila ang dokumento sa opisina. It means they gave the document to the office. Document was given to the office by them. Number 2, para nila kini nga proyekto. It means this project is for them. Number 3, gikuha nila ang bag gikan sa sakyanan. It means the bag was taken by them from the car. Now let's have an exercise. Please choose the correct answer. Question 1. Asa nila ibutang ang bangko? A. Ibutang nila ang bangko sa kusina. B. Nila ibutang sa kusina ang bangko. Or C. Sa kusina ang bangko nila ibutang. What's the answer? Yes, the correct answer is letter A. Ibutang nila ang bangko sa kusina. Question 2. Kanus-an nila bayaran ang bayad sa kuryente? A. Ugma bayaran ang nila bayad sa kuryente. B. Bayaran nila ang bayad sa kuryente ugma. Or C. Nila ugma bayaran ang bayad sa kuryente. What's the correct answer? The correct answer is letter B. Bayaran nila ang bayad sa kuryente ugma. Question 3. Kinsa ang gidapit nila karong gabii? A. Gidapit nila si Ana karong gabi. B. Si Ana gidapit karong gabi nila. Or C. Nila gidapit si Ana karong gabi. What's your answer? The answer is letter A. Gidapit nila si Ana karong gabi. Question 4. Ngano wala nila nahuman ang trabaho? A. Wala nila nahuman ang trabaho kay kulang ang oras. B. Nahuman wala nila ang trabaho kay kulang ang oras. Or C. Kay kulang ang oras, trabaho wala nila nahuman. What's your answer? The answer is letter A. Wala nila nahuman ang trabaho kay kulang ang oras. Question 5. Unsa ang gusto nila paliton sa merkado? A. Gusto paliton ang nila prutas o isda sa merkado. B. Gusto nila paliton ang prutas o isda sa merkado. Or C. Nila gusto paliton ang prutas o isda sa merkado. What's your answer? The correct answer is letter B. Gusto nila paliton ang prutas o isda sa merkado. How is it? Did you answer the questions perfectly? Thank you for answering those exercise with me. Alright, so that's all for this lesson about Nila. If you want to practice or you want to review about Nila, you can visit this page or the page of Nila in our website. And if you want to learn more about Bisaya or want to practice speaking Bisaya, take my class on italki. Magkita ta dito. Sa sunod na sa daghang salamat!